Now, we're looking at the landscape, say in a perfect day, Terrence Crawford and Spence stay at 47.
Mhm.
As a fighter, in your eyes, who do you think is like the top dog at 47, and who do you think is like, how would you rank those guys? How would you
Wait,
rank the top guys? Yeah.
you said Spence and Crawford out of it, right?
Yeah, like, and then put yourself, no, put them at 47, and then also put yourself in there as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell me your top 5 welterweights. Yeah. Like,
I
tell
mean,
me.
you got
And are you there? Are you there? Are you in the top 5 in your eyes?
don't I got a belt? So my whole thing is, you got to put Crawford number one, and you got to put Spence number two, no matter what. And then
Why? Why?
you seen both of their work. Forget either or. You seen both of their work, and then the fact that Crawford beat Spence, you got to put him number one. So Crawford one, Spence two. I just
Out of
stepped on the
respect.
scene. You said what?
Out of respect, you say.
No, forget respect also.
Skills,
But
all that. Skills,
yeah,
all that.
you seen what they done did at 147, plain and simple. So
Right.
they are them guys at 147. So you got Crawford, Spence. Um, I feel like my final fight will be Boots. So me and Boots at three. I feel like me and Boots will be pretty much Spence versus Crawford. I feel like that would be the final fight at 147, undisputed. But that's three. Who else you got? Barrios and Stanionis. Once again, I got them two tied up as well. That's all I can think about. Conor Ben, I put him at number five. But three is me and my boy Boots, and four is Stanionis and Barrios. I can't choose between them two. And number five, I just guess I put Conor Ben.
Yeah, 5 or 6 is Connor Ben. I got you. Because he's like, you don't think the skill level of him is on the Barrios and Stanionis
Yeah.
type of level?
Nah.
Right, right. So now being in the room, like in the ring, numerous of times, helping each other, sharpen our swords up in the gym. How is it? How is Jaron Boots Ennis and Brian Norman fight look like? Like what type of masterpiece is that for the boxing fans in your eyes?
We shall see in a few years. Like I said, like you said, we worked a few times in the past. He's a very great fighter. I'm a very great fighter. So, the past is the past. It's all about what's gonna happen on that day.
So, looking at all your resume, right, and then the times that you work with him, do you feel like that version of like you going in there with a high IQ guy type of just like yourself? That's the version of Brian Norman we haven't really seen, or have we seen everything? Because there's guys like Subin Matias that will tell you. He'll tell you straight up. He'll knock out everybody, and he'll tell you what you see is what you get. I don't got no more or no less. What you see is what you get. What about you?
Now I know for a fact, even with the fight on Saturday, I still got a whole lot more than that. Like, of course, y'all may think it was such a real big thing, but to me, I'm looking at all the flaws. Like, man, that's kindergarten stuff. Like, you know better than that. Like, I can go to the gym right now and do a whole lot better than that right now. So, I'm still learning on the job regarding actual professional fights. The gym don't mean nothing. It's all about real deal fights. So now it's all about showing my best self in a real deal fight.
So, do you feel like, capturing the actual title for the WBO, do you feel like any of these guys could beat you to that spot, knowing that it's going to be vacant,
No, I think it's gonna be just like the same thing with Boots. You know how he got promoted to the real champion. I feel like the same.
elevated?
Yeah, I feel like the same thing would happen to me. So I pretty much
Okay.
already got the real deal built.
That must
And
feel
yeah, and you can't down talk me because I just beat the number one guy to get it. So and it ain't like I just said I got it. No, I had to beat the guy who was going to fight for the belt anyway.
you
So
knew who he was. Go say it, go. You knew who he was.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Undefeated bad boy, and you just showed that you was just better, really.
hmm Yeah.
And you impressed me. I knew you was a dog, and then I always say to my fans, I say you gonna know what type of dog you are when you in there with another dog, and
Yeah.
then you can go classify yourself for what type of dog this person is. So
Yeah.
you one of the big dogs. I can see it. I can see
I'm
it.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. So when I rewatched the fight, while I was in it, I did not know I was working like that. Like when I had rewatched the fight, I didn't know it was that entertaining. I didn't know it was like that back, like that much action going on. But
Firefight.
I was working. I did not know that.
I think people